is busy with his principal assistant and his MPs in Harambes every day, 20 million, 30 million. This is the money that is the taxpayers' money that is being channeled through the National Intelligence Service to the president, and this is the money that is being used to do politics.
Does the National Intelligence Service have intelligence in that we as citizens, we see, even when you are still in the government, we would see some things, and even everybody, from the young people, even a small child will sit down and say, wait a minute, they are not seeing this, and somehow it is just ignored and life just continues like normal. I'm party information.
I said in Mombasa, and I advised the president that the National Intelligence Service is dysfunctional.
Yeah.
Because my issue was one. The president appeared to have been surprised by the Gen Z revolt.
Yes.
He didn't have information because the National Intelligence Service is dysfunctional. He was as surprised as everybody else. I had tried to tell him that things are out of hand and people cannot accept the Finance Bill 2024. And he kept on telling me things are okay because he was getting briefs from the intelligence that there is no problem. And when he came to realize there is a problem, he withdrew the finance bill because he accepted in his own statement that Kenyans do not want it. But that information was not available to him because the National Intelligence Service is dysfunctional. And I said then, I was even taken to the Senate to say that the person he appointed to that position is not qualified for the job and is not interested in the job. No, he's a businessman, yeah. He's a businessman. He is more interested in business than being professional in terms of collecting, analyzing intelligence. Because, my brother, Obina, how do you explain a president who was loved by the people, a man who was a darling of the Kenyan people, a man whom everybody believed in, the masses, the women, the churches. 2 years down the line, everybody is saying Ruto must go. People are now saying one term. How do you explain that? How did the president get there? And I sat him down, I said, Mr. President, this guy you appointed as your intelligence chief will bring you down. Today, in every bar in the country, in between around midnight, there is a song Ruto must go. If you go everywhere one time, if you do any polls, the president's rating is below 15%. How do you explain that? It's because he doesn't know what's going on in the country. He has lost it. He keeps on saying things are okay. People are very happy. Oh, we are doing affordable housing. Nobody wants these houses. And I told him, Mr. President, people do not want affordable housing. I told him, Mr. President, this university financing model, the students and the parents are not happy with it. But the president now has sycophants around him, people who belong to his praise and worship team. They hear no evil, they see no evil. But even if you have sycophants around you, the Constitution gives the president's approbation of being cushioned from bad advice by sycophants, by the creation of the National Intelligence Service, to give him professional advice
truth the way it is
on what is happening.
Yeah.
By listening to the ground.
Yeah.
But what has happened is that the doctor, the Nurdin Haji, because I have talked to many chiefs of intelligence at the regional level, at the county level, they submit reports every day to the NIS headquarters of what the people of Kenya are saying and what they feel about each and every issue. The president receives a briefcase from NIS every morning on what the country is feeling. What is in that briefcase? It's all doctored. Oh, Nurdin Haji does not give
the true information,
accurate information to William Ruto. He gets it, by the way, because intelligence officers around the country are very professional.
Okay.
But it is him now to analyze and decide what to give to the president. Many times I attended meetings where Nurdin Haji is, and he would tell the president how happy people are. You know, I would stare at him like this because I know differently Because myself, I listen to the ground. I listen to many people. I want to say William Ruto has made many mistakes. Many, too many, for a president in 2 years. In fact, he has broken the world record as a president who has lost popularity in 2 years because he doesn't have an intelligence chief who is professional. That one is a businessman. And he has, to a great extent, contributed to bringing William Ruto down. Absolutely.
Now, forget the NIS. You and I, we live in a digital world now. You can still get online and still just find information. Like, Corey, you have National Intelligence Service that give you information? But we run Obina TV updates. Like, we have what is happening on the ground on TikTok, Instagram, Nini. So, besides all these people, you mean to tell me the president can't just check online?
No, the president, like, he's a consumer of lies because he also has no time to verify. Again, like Nurdin Haji, he's also a businessman.
Okay.
He's too busy doing biashara, doing deals with Adani, with Adil, with Jayesh, with Defki. The president is busy making deals and making money. He has no time to verify intelligence and to find out what is happening in the country. So he is a consumer of what Haji gives him. And he likes it that way because it's easier. He gets a report, he reads and says it's okay. But you can see, you know, how embarrassing it is. When abductions started, and we told him the abductions, he asked Haji, he said there are no abductions. The president went on TV and said there are no abductions. When everybody knew abductions are taking place, and there were videos showing people being abducted, he was told by Nurdin there are no abductions. He said, fine. He went on another day, he said, we will stop the abductions. So people asked, if you will stop them, who will you stop? It means you know they were going on. The other day, there was a president of a certain country that came, I think last week. And in one of the questions he was asked about the abductions, he said, no, everybody who was abducted has been reunited with the family, yet many people have disappeared. This president is clueless. He's so embarrassing to the country because he's here. He's the president of the country. He's supposed to be so authoritative, yet he is lying to the people of Kenya in broad daylight. And he said that all these people have been reunited with their families, yet there are so many people who are missing. There are so many others who are dead. So these ones who are dead, and I was asking, probably the dead ones, he has revived them and he reunited them with the families. And probably he has that capacity because the other day in Narok, he said he has talked to somebody who died in 2017. So probably in the same way he talked to the guy who died in 2017, probably he has had a conversation with the Gen Zs who are killed. He has revived them and he rated them. You know, we are very embarrassed as a country.
But you've said that actually what you are saying indirectly is Ruto si mubaya ni watu wanamusaraud. Because you said is the intelligence is being given,
no.
So it is not
he
him.
Is also not good because I was there telling him the truth.
Also, you are giving him
I told him the truth, and because he doesn't want the truth, he got rid of me. He doesn't want the truth.
So he got rid of you because you're going to...
Oh, yeah, I told him the truth. I told him finance bill, it cannot work. I said, stop abduction, Mr. President. Stop killing young people.
So issue was not like you're planning to kill him. See, the story is you're planning to kill him and take over the president.
You know, there are lies that he would give. How do you kill a president? That man is heavily guarded. And if I had planned to kill him,